Oasis does power systems for the telecoms industry, and where we differentiate really is that we're doing power systems for remote sites, and these are primarily in developing countries. So the majority of our customers are in Africa, Indonesia, Southeast Asia, and what we're doing is using renewable energy to power a percentage, or even in some cases all of the site. So previously sites would have run on generators running 24/7, and that can be very expensive. It costs up to $30,000 a year to run a diesel set continuously. And so we're enabling the rollout of power systems in remote locations at a much lower cost point than would otherwise be possible with diesel generators. So in 2007 we really had the sort of first ideas on the possibility of starting a company in this area, and the first discussions with Set Squared. But it wasn't until about 2009 that we really got the thing moving. And after that we had some really quite rapid progress in that we had some technology that Alcatel-Lucent were very interested in at the time. They were deploying a network in Qatar and looking for a solution for powering remote sites. And so that gave us quite a quick lift in terms of visibility and some early revenues to help grow the company. Then on from there, we've managed to secure a number of other customers internationally. We've explored other channels to market beyond direct equipment sales into the OEMs. In fact, we're talking directly to some of the operators now as well. And as the company grew, we were able to successfully raise a further round of funding from UK corporate investors. And then we've now raised another round of funding back with both those investors and a US investor as well now. So we have around 50 full-time employees in Power Oasis now, which are mainly the engineering team and sales team based in the UK. But when we're doing the rollouts in Indonesia, Southeast Asia, Africa, we have a force of contract employees that we bring in to do those, and that can typically be another 50 people just for the duration of those projects. On from there, we're continuing now to grow our operations in Africa. We've got several trials underway with major operators now in Africa, which are looking very promising. And we've also very recently started activities in North America. Well, Set Squared was really very helpful in the early stages of the company, particularly in turning really what was a technology idea into a business plan. They helped us with some funding to get some formal support to develop a business plan, with introductions to the Bath Angels, which has helped us getting the initial funding in place for the company. And then as we moved on, they helped us again in getting a further grant from the Carbon Trust, really to accelerate the growth of the company. And they also helped with a lot of the administrative details, just simple things like employment contracts, non-disclosure agreements. Having all those legal documents in place just saved us really so much administrative work in the early stages of setting up the company. So it's really just a huge acceleration factor in taking an idea and commercialising it.